Hi everyone, we're doing another journal with me today and I'm using the Junk Journal July prompts. I'm up to day 7 and 8 framed and brown paper. It's a bit of a challenge actually to make the two prompts work together. They don't have to, but I kind of like the idea of making them work together on the same spread. And I recently received a special issue of the Frankie magazine. It was the Frankie Feel Good, and it had this in it, and it's huge, right? It's going to take up my whole page, my whole spread basically, but I think I'll fold it. And this one I'll use for the spread for brown paper. So I'll come back to framed. It's going to go on this page, but I feel like I need to deal with this big one first. So I think I might just cut. I was going to tear it, but I don't think I can tear around those flowers very easily. So I'm just going to cut the whole thing out. And actually, before I cut it out, I wanted to back it in brown paper. So the spread, the prompt for today is brown paper. So I've just got this brown paper bag from Kubo and Lucy. Some of my happy mail came in this brown paper bag. And I just want to back this. I am going to cut it down so it doesn't really matter about what's on the edges. You see it's going to cut there anyway. So I might just place it there. Just because I don't really want this big story on the back. I thought about making it a pocket, but I think, well, let's see how we go, but I think I won't make it a pocket. I'm just going to, let's see how it turns out. So with that stuck down now, I can cut out the image and I will have a nice brown paper bag background rather than having that text. I'm going to let some of this stick out the side here. I'm not too worried about the side. I just need to keep the glue on this side of the page. Wow, committing to such a big piece of ephemera is crazy. Okay, so let's just fold this over. All right, so in the same magazine, I found this Sweet Nothings. Really like the idea of putting Sweet Nothings on here. It's a really cute sentiment. So let's just roughly chop that out. Now, can I just tear around this? Okay, yep, that's cool. I'm going to stick that down here. So we've got here this brown paper that's making up this envelope that's holding the flowers. And then on the back of it, we also have this brown paper as well. We even got a brown sticker there that I wonder if I can pull up. Okay, so let's make a start on this side. I want to just layer on a bit of washi because that's what I do. Got this beautiful one from Studio Calico here. I'm just going to put this down the edge. Like so. And I might add some of this one that's become my new favorite since my last video. And just put it over. And I'll just leave that sticking up for the moment because I might fold it over. I haven't quite decided. Oh, let's try and get that a bit straighter. Yeah, and then a bit of the script washi as well. I think this kind of all fits together quite nicely. And then can we fold that in such a way? No, I don't think we can fold it. So I'm going to chop that off of there. I think since we've got this kind of bright carnation-y kind of color, I'm going to add some of this beautiful washi from Hobby Hoppers. I think maybe this one could fold over. I think we just might pop it across the bottom here. And again, I'm going to layer it. And I think it will look pretty cute on this side. And because I've got a straight edge as well here, I can just fold this across like so. And let's tuck it under the words. That all looks like it was meant to be. Okay, I also have this Blooming Lovely sentiment, which I thought could go just there. I want to tear it, but I know that tearing can make a huge mess sometimes around words if you don't tear it just right. So let's see if we can get it right. I think I might cut across the bottom because I can't seem to get rid of the words underneath too easily, and I'm very scared of making a huge mess. So I think we'll use a bit of this tape just to ground this, and we'll pop this on here. Okay, I don't think I love this, and it's sticking up as well, so I'm going to take that off. It doesn't really work for me, and we'll find something else to go here instead. Maybe it'll just be another layer of this. This actually does look really good in multi-layers. I've done this a few times where I just layer this over and over again, and it does make quite a nice little statement. Okay, I think this is done. We have our little Blooming Lovely and Sweet Nothings to represent the brown paper here. I've kept some brown paper on the back as well. Brown paper is not my favorite thing, so I think I've done well to have that much of it in there. So let's move on to the framing side of things. I wanted to come back to this paper, and I want to be able to frame some words in a way, but this was on the second page of this article, and I think I want to just add these two here and then create a frame around that. I think that's what I want to do. So let's cut this out. So I've cut out the three biggest ones. So I'm thinking these might go something like that. And then I want to create a frame to go around it. I may even just use the two, I'm not sure, but I kind of want these words as a background. I don't think I can thin this paper. I'd like to thin it a little bit. I don't think I can. And getting to the end of my favorite piece of paper. So let's tear it down. And what I want to do is highlight some of the words. So I've got my mild liner here. This is one of the gentle colors. And I thought I'd just pick a few phrases that really speak to me. So let's do that. I think I also want to just tear the top as well. I might be a little bit big. Okay, cool. I've got this cut to the size that I want, or torn actually, to the size that I want. This book is getting chunky. So we'll pop this here in the center of the page, center-ish, and then I feel like maybe just 2 of these. And then I'll do like a little offset frame. I'm thinking they'll go there, even just 1, I'm not sure. So let's get started on the frame. I was wondering if these might work. I've got these little, I don't even know what you would call them, but let's just grab this first one. Do they have any white? No, they're all the same color. Okay, we'll grab this first one out of here. Basically, they're these little, like astrology graphs, I don't know, something like that. And they come out so that you are then left with this frame. So I was thinking I could use that. I don't love that it's cream colored against that white background, but maybe that's okay. No, I think it's a little too different in style to this background, so I think I'll try something different. I'm thinking I might make a frame out of washi. I've got this washi from Hobby Hoppers, and maybe I could make a little frame out of washi tape. Kind of wanted to use a black color, and this one I will actually cut rather than tear. Let's see how big we're gonna need this. I don't know if this is gonna work, but we're gonna try it. The Fave grid really helps me here to be able to lay these down relatively straight. So let's see how we go. Okay, so I'm finding this stripe just a little bit harsh. What I have here is this dotted washi. I feel like it might just tone it down a little. Let's give it a go anyway and see. It's skinnier than the other one, but that's okay. I'm just thinking I will layer it over the top. Just see if that just tones down that black a little bit for me. Okay, it's not my favorite and it's crooked, like it's quite crooked, which I'm not happy about, but it is what it is. I will have to deal with it. I'm just going to stick this down, this flower, and then I thought I'd put the second one just sort of outside the frame, but in front of the frame, if you know what I mean. I think I need something just to finish that off, and maybe I might go with this tape that's on the other spread as well. Just a couple of pieces of this. Maybe across the stems here. Okay, it's a bit different to the usual. I'm not sure I love it, but I think it definitely is meeting the brief. We've got the frame here. It's just so crooked. It's driving me crazy. I should have made it super crooked so I didn't have to worry about making it straight. That's my rule, and I forgot it today. But anyway, here we go. We have framed with these little carnations, framed in washi tape over this background. I really love this background paper. It's got some nice sentiments on there that I've tried to highlight with the mild liner there, but I think because it's, you know, because I've covered it up so much, that might be getting lost a little. I'll grab this one as well. Here, make time. Just to give us a little bit of extra there, but still I think it's cute, and it's got some nice sentiments amongst there, so you know, I'm happy-ish with this one. And then we have our brown paper here on the right with our little brown paper envelope holding a bunch of carnations for sweet nothings, and we've got our backing here in brown paper as well, blooming lovely. I think that kind of came together quite nicely. I don't mind this one. I think I might add a bit of tape to the side just to balance that out. There we go. All right, so there we have days 7 and 8 of Junk Journal July with the brown paper and framed. I hope you've enjoyed. Let me know what you think. This one is a little different to usual, but I'm keen to hear what you think about it. The colors are nice and vibrant, which is nice. And then we'll be back for day 9 pretty soon. All right, guys. Thanks. See you soon. Bye.